Right, well, hello. Hello and welcome to my channel. That's hilarious, but we're gonna do it. And I'm up, I'm ready for work, and I'm gonna take you along with me. And yeah, this is gonna be a day in the life of learning a new show at Carnival Studios. Yeah, I'll sit down and talk. This is going to be quite long form, I think. But I'm going to get up, I'm going to jump in the shower, get washed, and then make some breakfast and my lunch / dinner. And yeah, we'll sit down and have a little chat, and I'll explain all things of this and life. So yeah, let's go. Oh, my knee's in agony. Oh. Newcastle are playing today. It looks like a prison bed, really, doesn't it? Like the mattress, the basicness of everything. It's quite funny. Yeah, I'm gonna get this laundered. Dropped one. Go. Breaking out. Spin it around. Let's see. Heavy. Let's eat. If anyone has any tips on how to crack an egg better than that, I'd gladly take them in the comments. Whoa. I want it to be quite a thin omelette. You can sponsor if you want. This is the Jacksonville Beer Brats cooked breakfast. Vlogging style. I'm just doing all of this on my phone, so there'll be no focus. I might get a vlogging camera. We'll see. But this is the closest thing that I've found to home. Otherwise, it's just hot dogs. And I'm not really keen on like American morning breakfast patties. Not so keen on that. Oh.
We'll catch up with the news in just a moment. Madison, we're going to play for you. Oh, and we'll do the weather together. Drive Zone on Affinity Radio. Weather Statio.
Now it's a smiley face.
Switch to a TurboTax expert. $150. See by fees. Match with a trusted expert who can handle your taxes.
So I'll actually show you where we put our garbage, our rubbish. We have this little room which is right next to my apartment. That's it. I'll just put it in here. In there. That's it. There are bins downstairs outside, but we're able to do that, and the people who attend the building and take that all downstairs for us. So we're kind of privileged in a way, but let's do some dishes. I'm just very bored and do normal day life things. This is it. This has literally been every single day of my day since I got here. That washing machine is going off. And I pretty much do that every day. Well, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna try and do this long form YouTube vlogging style. I'm gonna try and cohesively put it with my podcast, which I'm really wanting to work on and bring back alongside doing my radio show. My name is Gary Walsh. Hi, I am a performer. I have been on and off working at sea for the past 14 years. I am currently in rehearsals for Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm going on the Carnival Liberty at the end of the month, and I will be there for 6 months until September, which is very, very exciting. Basically, we've done 2 shows already, and we've ran the 2 shows for head office, and we've got 1 more show to learn, and it's vintage pop. Very excited. I love this show. I did this show before when I worked on board Carnival Venezia. Lots of partner work, lots of lifting. It's very like oozy, very styly, very, very me. So I'm really, really excited to do this show. Yeah, we've been here for about 3.5 to 4 weeks now. We've got about 3.5 left. And as you can see, I tried to like talk and vlog while I was like cleaning up and cooking and all of that sort of stuff, but the camera angle was horrendous. It was literally like a 5-year-old taking a photo, like the top of my head was cut off. So I'm going to re-talk about what I just talked about there. Basically, we're on night shift here, and That doesn't mean I do rehearsals all through the night. It just means that we are on a later shift. So if you're on day shift at Carnival, because there's so many ships, there's like 29 Carnival ships altogether. Every single one has at least one cast. Then you've got your bands and musicians and techs all come and rehearse, practice everything that we do on board here in the studios first in Davie, Florida. So there's a lot of us here. Obviously not all 29 ships are in at the moment, but there is a lot. I'm going to say there's about 10 ships in at the minute, and there's some about to arrive over the next couple of weeks. So because there's so many ships in, the studio space is limited, of course. So you're either on like an 8:30 till 4:30 like day shift, or you're on a 3:30 to 4:30 till midnight shift. And my cast are on the night shift, which I love. I wasn't really keen on it last year when I did it for Freedom, but I love it. What's unusual about this contract is our cast have not been housed together. Usually you get put in an apartment like this and they're all identical and you're all living together. But we're not this time. So the majority of the people in the apartment that I am living in are all on day shift. So this apartment is pretty much mine through the day. So I'm happy to like do the dishes that were left from the morning or like put them away, do a little wipe down and a clean up and just kind of potter along as the day goes on, because that's like my time. I'm not fighting over the bathroom. I'm not fighting over the stove. I'm not fighting over the oven or the washing, like the laundry. You know, I get my laundry done so easily. So those are the perks of being on night shift, and not living with your cast. Another perk of this night shift is my girlfriend, Gabby, who is the cruise director on board Carnival Conquest. She's docking out of Miami on 3 and 4 day cruises. So I get to see her during the day, which is amazing. On a Monday and a Friday, we get to see each other because we're working on different ships. So that's such a blessing because our time is so limited together. That if I was on day shift, we wouldn't be able to have this time. So that's amazing. So I think that's kind of like the update. I'm going to try and they're going to do a weekly sit down and vlog style. No, this is what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to do a weekly sit down of like Q&As and like talking about different aspects of ship life, kind of like podcasty style. I'm not sure whether I'm going to incorporate this into the podcast yet, but I think I'm going to put these on the podcast channel. You'll know by now by you're watching. I'm probably deciding that as I'm talking to you right now. I'm going to do vlogs, like daily vlogs of certain things. It's not going to be every single day. It's going to be of like specific things. So like today, we're starting to learn a new show. So I'm going to take you through that process. I'm not going to do every day, but I'm going to do like the first day of like choreo, which is today, the first day of vocals. Maybe it's like towards the end of learning everything. And then our merge day, which is when we sing, we put the singing and the dancing together on mic. And we do that for the first time. And then our production run day, or at Carnival, we call it a fun run. And with this show specifically, we are doing it in front of an audience. So we're going to be doing it in front of the head office, which we do every single final run in. But this time, all of our peers and everyone who's at the studios is invited to come and watch our run of the show, which is really exciting. I love doing that. And it just gives you that. One, I think it's actually more nerve-wracking doing it in front of your peers and other professionals than it is doing it in front of an audience. But you kind of just, you have to up the level and you get more of that adrenaline rush and feel like you would on a show night, like on the ship. So I'm going to take you through all those processes and then I'm going to take you on board. And some days will be really, really boring and some days will be really, really active. C days can be very, very busy. You know, like certain activities that us playlist cast members get involved with during the day. And then we have our shows on the night time. And then, of course, I'm going to be getting off the ship and doing some really cool things. So I'm going to take you along with all of those sorts of things. And yeah, hopefully interviewing different people on the ship, sitting down with people. Obviously, I've done that already as for the podcast, and I'm hoping to do more of them. I've probably got about 4 or 5 that I still haven't uploaded. So I'm going to reach out to the people that I interviewed and be like, "Hi, I know it's been a year since we recorded these, but are you good if I put these out still?" And then I'm probably going to do a little sit down and like a weekly update, like I said before, a weekly update of this is what's happened this week, and also, you know, Q&As and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, this is just going to be very YouTubey, which I haven't done for a very long time. I've got a little lapel mic. I hope it's working. I hope it's not horrendous sound. I actually didn't bring any of my equipment with me this time because I didn't plan on doing this, but I feel like I need an outlet. I love what I do. I love performing. I love dancing. But it really hurts my body now. Like, I am getting to a point where I probably should be like Luis Suarez and getting injections before I do every game / show. Like, so I am looking to my future, and I'm hoping that it is within media. I obviously have my radio show, which I'm just going back to this week. I'm going to record that tomorrow, which will go out on Thursday. It's going to be a pre-recorded radio show, 2 hours, which I love doing. But like I say, I don't have any of my equipment. So I'm hoping this works well when I watch this back. Otherwise, I'm just going to go buy a new like podcast radio mic tomorrow morning before I record. It's all planned. I've planned it all out. I just need to do all the little, all the links and segues and introduction and all that sort of stuff. I know what music I'm going to do, blah, 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 all that sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to vlog style long form. I'll make some shorts. They'll go on TikTok, but there's going to be no certain schedule to how I am going to do this, because with Wi-Fi on board, it's very expensive. So yeah, but as you can tell by this morning, everyone thinks that I live like this luxurious lifestyle where everything's done for me, and I'm this like big is that even a word? Lubricant? Like enthusiastic, outgoing person. I'm really not. I'm very mundane. I'm actually quite boring and uptight. So this is like just showing, I guess, the real side of me, rather than the stagey Gary Walsh show sort of thing. I'm going to show you the highs, I'm going to show you the lows, but I'm only going to show you the lows when there's been a solution at the end of it, which there always will be and they always can be, because ship life isn't easy. So yeah, subscribe, like, share. Long form YouTube is a big thing right now, so I'm just jumping on the trend and seeing where it goes. I actually just really enjoy this as a hobby. I like the creative process. I like the educational side of, oh my knee. I like the educational side of, like, you know, an insight into not just like my specific life, but a life of someone who's a performer who works at sea, you know? So yeah, let's do it. I've tried this so many times and I've gave up so many times, but I'm really going to give this a go. And if 2 people watch it, great. If 2 million people watch it, fantastic. But I'm just doing this as an outlet for something to do other than my job, which I love and I'm very grateful for it. But it's getting to a point now where I need something else to occupy myself with, you know? Especially me and Gabby not being together on the same ship. I think it's going to be a challenge. It's already been a little bit of a challenge, to be fair. Like, I've never been in this type of relationship where we're apart for so much and so long and on different like schedules. Even when we were home, you know, we were still accessible to each other all of the time, even with like a 5 to 6 hour time difference. I'd still know when she was getting up and I'd call and we'd be on the phone for hours, or we'd be going to bed and we'd be on phone for hours. Whereas now, being a cruise director on a cruise ship is ridiculous. It's like her schedule is absolutely crazy. So, you know, she's not as accessible to me right now. So I need to occupy myself and my time with doing something that I enjoy rather than just waiting around for her to finish work and for her to be available to call me, which isn't healthy. So, yeah, I'm excited. And this isn't the end of the video. I'm going to take you for the rest of the day. This video could end up being 30 minutes. It could end up being an hour. It could end up being an hour 30. I have no idea. But Newcastle kicks off soon, so I am going to be listening to that match before I head to work. I'm going to be heading to work in an hour. My dinner's all cooked, so I've just got an hour to just chill, which is really nice. I should call me mum. I think I said I was going to call me mum. So I'm going to call me mum. And yeah, take you for our first day of learning vintage pop for Carnival Liberty. Woohoo! I hope this sounded okay. Let's check it back. Let's save the planet and all that. Oh. Let's go get the shuttle. Oh, it looks like a very nice day out in Florida today. Struggling on the stairs, my knees in agony. So, we live. So basically, well, I'll tell you when we get outside. So basically, we live on a, I guess, it's like a university, it's not a campus, but it's like a university residential halls. Carnival has apartments in various different blocks within the complex, which is really cool. So this is where we live while we are in rehearsals. And there is a shuttle that picks us up every day, a scheduled shuttle that picks us up every day, and jump on that. And that takes us straight to the Carnival studios. So let's go to work. It was just because of the way that we ended up doing the track, and because well, obviously we were reblocking.
I like the way it came on to make a bit. There's things.
Yeah.
The treadmills look really cool. Like when you guys.
Hola, señor. Let's go. Let's sit down. And we're on.
Brucey boy, of course.
Brucey boy is crazy.
Brucey boy,
So
okay.
my
Gracias, señor. Thank you.
I got you.
Oh, she's gone.
Probably just all boob.
Yeah, I know. Oh. Tottenham all shite. Bleep.
3-0.
Is it 3-0?
Already, yeah.
Bloody hell. So this is our studio that we are rehearsing in. I didn't check the schedule properly. I'm starting with some magic today for our show Flick, which was the first show we learned. So I do a little bit of a few of us do some magic things in there. So I'm going to be doing some magic. And then coming in here to learn vintage pop. Stage is set. So we have the band in the show, which is absolutely brilliant. And yeah. So I'll just put little clips and montages in of the day. Still don't know how we're gonna bloody do this, but yeah, exciting. Magic time. I love Harry Potter, so of course I love magic.
And then now, sorry.
Now you might the clock.
Okay.
How about you?
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Dinner time. No way. That's hilarious. They're done. End of the vlog 1.
That's crazy. No, she tuned in.
Talk to you.
I'm joking, but low key at the rate we're going.
Talk to you when I get in.
Like,
That is bloody bright. Sorry, Jack. Bloody shining that in your face. Okay, we're not gonna do this.
End of the day.
It's bright. Discuss later. It looks like I'm like hunting for ghosts or something. It's like a ghost hunter.
With how pale my skin is.
And breathe. Okay, so that's the day. We got a lot done. Obviously, I've put in all the little choreo clips and things like that. The nicest thing about today was I've done this show before, so I'm able to just. There's obviously slight differences and nuances in the choreography that we're learning, but it's pretty much all in my body and my brain. So I don't feel like I'm learning anything new. There's like space in my brain, unlike the majority of the cast who've not done this show before, so they're all learning something brand new again. So I feel very blessed and lucky in that sense. But still tiring, still a lot. I'm still working hard, but so yeah, now I get in and I chill, I decompress. Tonight I'm having a little beer because I feel like I deserve it. And I will get a phone call from my girlfriend who is on her ship right now. She'll be finishing work soon. So I'll hear from her when she's like in, settled and like ready for bed. We'll have a quick little catch up on our day and then shower and bed. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I'm going to do a few more. Well, I'm going to just keep doing them. But please make sure to like, subscribe and all that stuff. Comment below if you've got any questions about ship life or rehearsals or anything like that. Type them in the comments below and I will answer them in the next vlog or in a Q&A. So I will check all of that out. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. I've enjoyed doing it. As time goes on, I'll introduce the rest of the cast and the musicians and everyone else that we work with as well. And yeah, so thanks for watching. See you next time. Ciao ragazzi. Ta-ra.